Uh, each year, 14th November is celebrated as World Diabetes Day. That's globally. The theme for this year, World Diabetes Day, is diabetes and a family. Right? As I said earlier, when diabetes affects one person, it affects the entire family. Right? So,
Definitely, definitely.
right.
So, I do have a question before we move on here. What would be the main cause of diabetes, though?
Cause of diabetes.
Yeah, like like a major factor
All
that
right.
could impact you and of course make you catch
Right.
diabetes or
For,
something.
for a number of persons, diabetes is a lifestyle condition. I always say it's what you do and don't do with yourself can allow you to develop diabetes. In some cases, it can be hereditary. If you have a grandparent or a parent who live with a condition, you could develop the condition. If you live an unhealthy lifestyle, you could also develop the condition. It's not a condition that you catch. You will catch a cold, but in diabetes, you will develop it.
Okay,
If
okay.
you're not eating healthy, you could develop diabetes due to unhealthy eating habits. If you don't exercise, you could also develop diabetes. It could be hereditary. If you have family members who had diabetes, you could also develop the condition. Right? So there are a number of factors that will make you put you at risk for the condition. But there's a lot that a person can do to ward off diabetes. For persons living with the condition, there are three things we say that you need to do. You need to take a medication as prescribed by a doctor, eat healthy, right? A balanced meal, and exercise. Usually, when we say diet, people think about a special diet for diabetic. Not necessarily so. You need to eat from all food groups. The
Okay.
culprit for diabetes, in most cases, are our starches and carbohydrates. All the starches and carbohydrates convert to sugar in your system, right? So you may say, well, I'm not having soft drinks, I'm not having all the sweets, but I'm loading up on starches. Starches mean rice, potato, pasta, noodles, ramen. All those starches will convert to sugar in your system. And if you're not exercising, then all that nice food just sit in your system, turn into sugar, and you could develop the condition.
Okay, definitely. So now to speak about your diabetes WAC. So we'll be introducing the secretary, Ms.
The
Desiree
Daniels to
Daniels.
speak on our ride.
Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and introduce Ms. Desiree Daniels. Please take the stand. Okay, so yes, we are back here and presenting the secretary, Ms. Desiree Daniels of the Belize Diabetes Association. So yes, can you tell us more about this diabetes walk that you'll be having?
Good morning. My name is Desiree Daniels. I am the Executive Secretary of the Belize Diabetes Association. The Diabetes Association, in conjunction with Ordonis Bike Shop, will be holding its 10th annual diabetes ride, which the name is Ride Out Diabetes. This is a 2 days campaign to promote a healthy lifestyle. The ride will be from Corozal to Belize City on Saturday, November 10th, 2018, and from Santa Elena Cayo, which is your neck of the woods, to Belize City on Sunday, November 11th, 2018.
Okay, perfect. So you did say it was Corozal to Belize City, right? That's Saturday, November 10th, and then from Santa Elena to
Belize City.
Belize City, that's gonna be Sunday, November 11th. All right, that's 2018. So can anybody sign up, or who can sign up for this ride?
Anyone can sign up for the ride because it is a social ride, and we are asking all cyclists to participate in our 10th ride to help create awareness on the condition diabetes and to raise much needed funds for the Belize Diabetes Association.
Okay, perfect. So is there a number that you can call so that you can sign up for this ride, or?
You could call the Belize Diabetes Association at 203-3333 or 662 9239. Or you can also contact right here at Maximum Radio if you're from the Cayo area. You could contact Maximum Radio for registration. There will be registration forms, and the cost of registration is $25 per day for the ride.
Okay, so that's per day per individual, or can you do it like by groups or
Per day per individual,
per
because
individual?
the purpose of the registration is to cover food and snacks and drinks for the ride.
Okay, perfect. So if anybody on the west side wants to sign up for this ride, they are able to call the Maximum Studios. Our number is 633-1700. You can also WhatsApp us if you are interested in signing up for this ride. So any other details that you want to give us on this ride, and how can all of us will be benefiting from this ride?
At both days, the ride begins at 6 o'clock in the morning. In Corozal, we start in front of Tony's Inn, and here in Cayo, the ride will start at 6 o'clock in the morning on November 11th in front of ICB on George Price Highway.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So that could be what if children want to sign up for this ride? I mean, are they allowed? I mean,
Yes, children are welcome to join the ride, even if they could just ride a mile and turn back along with their parents. We will be excited to have them along because the ride goes at the pace of who's riding.
okay, perfect. One thing that I really would like to get details on is this is the Belize Diabetes Association, right? And how can a diabetic person benefit from this program?
A diabetic person
Yeah.
could benefit from this program because we're promoting healthy lifestyle, and exercise is a part of healthy lifestyle. Therefore, we promote exercise a lot in our activities at the Belize Diabetes Association.
Okay, is there any way that you can give somebody like instructions how to exercise or how to eat healthy, or are you able to break that down for somebody like a whole uh, like a whole schedule of working out and the food that they can eat? Like, are you able to do that for them?
Usually, when a person is diagnosed with living with diabetes, there's a whole team that that person needs to work with. And one of the person within that team is a nutritionist. So you'll have your exercise therapist, you have a nutritionist. The nutritionist will guide you on foods and what foods to eat and how to prepare your foods, and especially portion size, the quantity. We always say that there are no bad foods, but it's how much you eat. We as a people, we like plenty, as you know, right? When you're living with diabetes, you have to really moderate how much you eat. As it relates to exercise, then it's good to have exercise therapist because it goes per person. We always advise persons you will do an exercise that you like, an exercise that you can do on your own, because as it relates to exercise, there's always 101 reason not to exercise. You're tired, you don't have proper clothing, you don't have proper footwear. Again, your exercise therapist will assist you in choosing exercise that works for you. Some persons may use riding, some people may jog, some people may walk, some people may use a treadmill, right? So it all depends, but working along with your exercise therapist, he or she will be able to guide you on an appropriate exercise that will suit for you as a person.
Okay, perfect. So
Yeah.
always keep in mind, folks, that we are live on Facebook. So if you want to go ahead and share your comments, then you can also go ahead and do so. So any details, any other specific notes that you want to give us on this ride, and basic pointers that the audience might need to know?
Right. Well, we are aware that they have quite a bit of riders in the Cayo district, and we heard that the riders come out and support us. As I said earlier, while we do not have a branch of the association here in Cayo, we are hopeful that shortly we will be able to encourage persons to join us and to open a branch of the Belize Diabetes Association here in Cayo. As I said, I'm hopeful that when we come back to this radio station, we'll have persons representing you. Diabetes do not discriminate. Once you acquire the condition, then it's a lifelong condition for you. You need to live. You'll be living with it for the remainder of your years. And the more education information you have, the better you'll be able to cope with diabetes. So it's important for us to form a branch here, and we're urging persons living with the condition, even persons who may not be living with diabetes, to come and join and assist. Right? I myself have been living with diabetes for a little over 25 years. Right? It's a daily struggle living with the condition, but as I said, the more information, education you have, the better you'll be able to cope with the condition. And living with diabetes is not a death sentence, right? You can. But a number of things happen to us living with diabetes. There are persons who may lose their vision. There are persons who may lose limbs. People who may have renal failure. There's a number of conditions because diabetes affects from the hair on your head right down to your toes. So it's important for us to learn of this condition that we'll be able to cope with it.
Definitely, definitely. So it's currently 8:37. We're going to go ahead and take a short pause here before we go ahead and provide more details for the audience. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, it's currently 8:39. We're back from that short pause here, and of course, I'm your boy Elmer. I'm still here in the studio of Max FM. Shout out to you, coming to you from the west side of the country of Belize. So we're back here once again with the Belize Diabetes Association, and we have a short time to go. So let's go ahead and kind of give us some final pointers, any additional details, final details about what your program is and why we should be looking forward to this diabetes ride.
Okay, as we close off this show, we just like to urge riders from the Cayo district to join us in this ride out diabetes. As we stated earlier, it's a 2-day ride. Day one is from Corozal in front of Tunizin to Belize City. There's a brief stop at Orange Walk. The other one by Mascal Junction. Then finally, IT Vet and Belize City. Then the second leg of the race, which begins in front of ICB headquarters right here in Santa Elena, stops off at the Garbage gas station in Rowan Creek, Everyday Supermarket in Hattieville, and ends again at IT Vet Belize City. That's on day 2, which is the 11th of November. Along with the registration fee, which is $25, we also have a pledge board where we ask riders to solicit funds on behalf of the association. If you solicit in excess of $200, you receive one of our diabetes jerseys. We're showing it here. This is last year's jersey. Each year we have a new jersey that we promote. So if you get a pledge board from us, from Mr. Salazar, right here, you solicit funds on behalf of the association, you solicit more than $200, you get one of these jerseys as well. Right. Yeah. Oh, for free, exactly, yeah, for free, yeah. You get one of these. So we're depending on new riders from this district. We know we have quite a bit of riders here. We humbly seek your support in joining us to fight this silent killer, diabetes.
Definitely, sir. So, well, in that case, to close off the show, that was the Belize Diabetes Association with the president, Mr. Anthony Castillo, and of course the secretary of that program, Ms. Desiree Daniels. Well, thank you very much for coming here today, giving us these special details on this diabetes ride, and hopefully we see you on Maximum Studios here soon.
Thanks, Sue. Our pleasure.
Same thing, sir.